is Ribbon of Gold, the red light, back on. Now the gates have opened. They're off and racing with Good Fortune amongst the first to jump away with Cockatiel, and Pike is sending Ribbon of Gold across now from its wide gate. Advocator is back there next, easing and joined on the inside by Forgotten Star. Second last is Hayer, and parked out at the back of the field is, as they settle down, Larking. And so by the 900, and Ribbon of Gold over on the outside. Got a half to 3/4 on Cockatiel, which is kicked up underneath of it now. Good Fortune finally eases back to get the trail behind them. Forgotten Star's gone up to be well placed. Over on the inside is Hayer, being closely followed by Advocator, and still loping along last of all is Larking. And so in this order they speed on by the 500 mark. They're about to up tempo. Cockatiel on top. Cockatiel 3/4 of a length clear, coming around the home corner from Ribbon of Gold. No run Good Fortune at the moment. Around the outside Forgotten Star, and now from last Larking being put into the action, followed by Advocator, then Hayer. At the 250 Forgotten Star hit the front, joined quickly by Advocator. Larking between them. Ribbon of Gold back towards the inside. It's Advocator at the 100 joining Forgotten Star. Advocator, Forgotten Star having a great tussle. They split the line. I thought Forgotten Star kicked and might have done enough. Maybe it's Forgotten Star a whisker from Advocator. A close go as well for third, resting between Good Fortune, Ribbon of Gold, Larking from Cockatiel, and the last of them home is Hayer with the scratchings of Rosebush and Magical Charge. Waiting for the placings here, possibly 3 Forgotten Star. Advocator wanting to lay in, and McNaught there really had no option but to go hands and heels, and it has lifted, got the head in front. Forgotten Star, the Star Witness filly out of a daughter of Redout's choice for Alan Matthews, has saluted first up. She'll get there, and by about a half a head. Larking will be third from Ribbon of Gold, Good Fortune. So the winner, Forgotten Star. Raced by Leslie Baker, trained by Alan Matthews and handled by Emma Stent. This is a great result for the Mouchet Yard over Advocator by Patronise from Guildhall, trained by Fred Kersley, ridden by Jade McNaught. And back there in third spot, Larking, number 10, who made that sweeping run. A Star Craft mare out of Largo Ovation, Gary Hampson, Craig Staples. 3, 8, 10. 6 is fourth, Ribbon of Gold. Close up fifth, Good Fortune. And it is ahead 2.5 lengths. The official margins 1:13.35 with the outs being Rosebush and Magical Charge 1 and 5. So we had a total of 3 out of the third. Race 4, the events at Ascot Handicap over the 1,000. Scheduled for 2:59. We'll get an amended dispatch time there for you as soon as possible. One's out, and that is Shania Style. 8, 7, 2 and 4, Lord Greystoke, and also Route 88, the 2 horses that I identified. I went with the 8 just in front of Lord Greystoke, who resumes. And also first up, Disco Riffic with 4 candles, getting relief today, dropping down in the weights. 8, 7, 2 and the 4. Now that's for race 4, and it was scheduled to go at a minute before 3. We've had some delays, of course, as a result of the incident in the starting gates that preceded the running of race number 3, and we'll give you the official time when they'll go in race 4 very soon.
Yeah, that was a good performance.
So place getters.
She's a nice little filly. Never shows much in her work, but, you know, 3 starts to the races, 2 wins in a second. Couldn't ask for much more.
Were you expecting that today, or do you think there's plenty of improvement left in her?
No, there's plenty of improvement in her. She's still carrying a bit of condition. You know, we were a bit concerned. Her form was northern form through the winter, and she was coming from well back in the field. Thought one might have been an issue, but a good ride by Emma.
And Emma, that's good to see your young apprentice getting a winner.
Yeah, look, she's had a hard tussle to get back into the ranks with a couple of years off, and you know, just hasn't made a few good decisions and been on a lot of slow horses. So good win for her.
And good to see you at the races as well, Al.
Yeah, nice to be here.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Thank you.
Al Matthews there, Brittany, and he had a bit of a health scare, I think, on Sunday, but he's bounced back like only the Cups King can, and he trains that when he might be in for a big day as well, because there's many a punter tipping his horse later on in the day.
That's it. Early Explorer is that horse, although he did say the horse is still very green, Early Explorer, but he probably had a little bit more confidence about it than this one. This is a horse that he said would probably need the run, which is exciting to think what the horse is going to be able to do going forward into the preparation.
Yep, okay, Emma Stent, and there's a
Thanks very much, Darren. Yes, I've got Em. Now, always nice to ride a winner for the boss, but a horse you'd obviously know pretty well. But there was a lot of drama pre-race. How did the horse handle it?
She handled it really well, actually. She's a bit quirky more than anything, and she can get a little bit fidgety in the gates. And when all the drama was happening, she stood there good and backed out good. And walking around the back, she was getting a bit antsy, and I was thinking, I hope she pulls it together in the race, and she did. And yeah, she tried really hard, and yeah, surprised me. I thought she was probably a run underdone because we wanted to trial again. Then she drew the nice barrier, so we just put her in a race, and yeah, it paid off. It
certainly did. Alan did mention this morning on radio that he thought she was probably still on the chubbier side, so there must still be improvement to come, which is exciting, but she landed in a beautiful position and really was tough in the end because it was a nice fighting finish.
Yeah, definitely. She's more a hands and heels horse. She doesn't find much under the whip, so I just kept showing her the whip and she just kept finding, and she was having a good blow when we pulled up, but it still took me to about the 14 to pull her up. So she's very competitive, and yeah, she's just a really nice little horse, especially for the boss's wife's first horse as well. So I'm really happy for her.
Oh, that's very exciting. Always good when the better half is able to own the winner. So exciting for Alan's half. So congratulations, Em.
Cool, thank you.